So this is a VR to the gorgeous Gerald over at the Hermit Mage. It's a hashtag called Tarot Writing Prompts, where he used the tarot to inspire written story. I loved the idea, so I pulled two decks. I pulled the Many Queens Tarot and I pulled the Witch's Oracle. I pulled them because today I was feeling really down. I'd weighed myself for the first time in years and I did not like what I saw. I really wanted to do some writing about finding my strength again, finding some self-love. So I went to these two decks because they just remind me to be strong and to show myself some compassion. I really wanted to write about that today, but I let the tarot tell me what to write. And when I pulled Candle and Temperance, I couldn't quite believe it. I opened my journal and I just started to write. No planning, no thought, just automatic writing to see what would flow. Dip your toe in and see how it feels. Growing butterfly wings on repeat, a favourite party trick. Wet toes and butterfly wings, all the colours of the rainbow. Am I pretty enough for you? The constant question on her sad lips where passion's kisses should have been resting. She dipped her toe into the dating pool. It was too cold for her skin, and yet there she stood like biscuit in tea. First her toe, then her body, then her heart, and finally her soul, dipping until the crunch became soggy and the biscuit dropped to the depths of the cup, possibly to be retrieved by a panicked spoon, but never the same again. Not really. The butterfly wings sagged. The transformation was never hers. She was the stepping stone for badly behaved men to get to the next place. She was sick of dipping. She took her toe out and dried her cold foot. The wings, discarded, looked so much prettier off her back. They made a rainbow path for her to enjoy now. All that effort put into transformation's wings carried on her back, only for others to see, to benefit from, to enjoy. She was worn out. A candle burned at both ends. She searched for a new one, but all were the same, both ends gone, waxy disillusionment and a melted heart. Then there, behind the dipping bowl, she spied it, the last candle whole, untouched. She lit it, and it glowed a rainbow light to match her rainbow path, and she laughed. The peacock strutted, but he knew he was losing this one. She had no eyes for that anymore. She was only concerned with shining her own light now, just for her, to find her own balance and to find transformation for her own eyes to enjoy. I wonder what it will feel like to love myself as much as I've loved everybody else, she whispered. Dip your toe in and see how it feels, the rainbow whispered back. So I was inspired to draw my rainbow path after I wrote the story, and at the end of the path I built a bird cage, and I turned this into a spell picture by thinking of all the times and all the people that I tried to transform myself for, who had stamped on my wings and made me feel less than. The reasons that I run to food now, the people who had trained me in disorders, and for each person I put a teardrop inside the cage and I locked the door on it so that I could walk my rainbow path unhindered. So my story became a spell picture and I loved it. So thank you, Gerald. I will leave all of Gerald's links below, and it's definitely a practice that I'm going to continue with, and I've loved it.